Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a Patreon request from this patron right here. Ask us to check out Ayreon, The Day the World Breaks Down. Wow, that's very ominous.
Yeah.
It's a very somber feel to it. By the way, this is a project made up of people from different bands. So I believe Floor from Nightwish, she's here. I think, I didn't look too much into it. This is perhaps something I should know more about, but I don't. And I honestly,
since you said that, I'm a little bit more calmed down now.
Wow, because it's really long?
It's a really long video and it's a request, and we obviously
Patreon request, yeah.
Yeah, so if it was bad, that's a long ass bad song. But now that you said Floor, I mean,
I know she's in it. I think Devin Townsend is in it. There's a few famous. I'm sure we're gonna see. I think Hansi from Blind Guardian is in it as well. So I think this is a who's who.
It's the Metal Avengers. It's the Metal Justice League.
I would go. Which one is the one on? Not on DC. Which one is the one on Marvel?
Is the Avengers.
Okay, so definitely go with Avengers. The Justice League. Alright, so I don't want to take too much with this intro because the video is about 14 minutes, and now that we have the new camera, we can only record videos with a maximum length of 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So the worst thing we could do is have a 5-minute intro, and then at the end of the video not be able to recap what we just saw. Alright, so let me put these bad boys on, and let's get this started. That's pretty cool.
A silence so deafening as the stillness surrounds us. A rush of fear is surging through our veins. Darkens our horizon. What have we done? Is this the end? When death descends. Assume it's all a nightmare. We won't stand a chance. The day that the world breaks down. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we are headed for a fall.
Prepare for the blackening. We must prepare for the day that the world breaks down.
I can feel it in my heart. I can see it in the stars. Behold, it's all been foretold. The future unfolds. The day that the world breaks down. I always knew this would happen. Not many believed in my cause. I'm sure they will all turn to me now. I'm sure I am the only one who can save us from this fate. I always knew they would need me. Not many showed faith in my plans. I'm sure they will listen to me now. I'm sure that I'm the only one who can save us from this fate. Yes, I believe you are the answer. Yes, I agree you are the key. Your future lies in the heavens. Our future lies beyond the stars. We will save them. We will save them. From this
Wow. I mean, I think these guys take the whole storytelling to a whole new level.
Yeah, they had it was a nice, I mean, it wasn't a lyric, it was a semi-lyric video.
There was no lyrics.
Yeah, but there
was
was
a storytelling video.
But there was words.
But it was a storytelling video.
True.
All right, so what did you think of this? This is really interesting. I mean, this band has completely gone under my radar. I've never heard of them before. The project.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? Really proggy.
Not much. I wasn't expecting much, but I was kind of expecting kind of the same feel as that Tuska video we did.
Oh.
Kind of like...
that style? Of music or the style of it?
But the style of how it went, like, in certain parts different people threw in their vocals, and then
but it's still just like one full song.
And it's one full song, yeah.
Okay, but here, no,
but this is like just three, it's like 3 full songs, 3 5-minute songs just put together.
No, I think... I don't know how you're looking at this. Okay, the Tuska video is one song.
Yeah.
Where everybody comes in with different vocals for different portions of the song.
But that's what I thought.
This is still one song. It's just a story. It's just that each vocalist is a character in the story.
Yeah.
There's not 3 songs. Like, how do you say there's 3 songs?
No, but in the way... it's like that, right? It's a full story. But if you're not looking at it as a story, like if you're just listening to the song, then... at the first time you listen to the song, if you're not watching the video, you think it's like a mashup of a couple songs. But after looking at the video, you realize that they're all
I'm not with you on this. I'm not with you on this.
You're not with me.
No, I'm not with you on this. Which is fine. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where you're coming with this, but anyways, I'm not
blown though.
I'm not buying what you're selling. But anyways, it's not important. I just don't. I honestly, I'm having a hard time understanding what the hell you're trying to say. But I don't get it.
I'm trying to say that
it's not important. I mean, I don't get it.
No. But I'm trying to explain myself here.
Okay, so explain yourself.
If you didn't watch the music video and you're just listening to the song, it takes you on a journey. But most people would think that it's like a mashup of three songs because every part of the song is not the same, right?
There's a few parts that goes back into the same.
They go
like
back
that really heavy guitar riff. It goes back into.
There's a lot of parts that just change completely.
Completely.
So that's why to some people, if they don't watch the music video, that to them it might seem like, that song dropped and then the new one kind of set.
Okay, I understand a little bit of what you're saying.
That's what I was trying to say.
But okay, but I still
especially with that whole blues type of
doesn't feel like it belongs to the
country exactly. But if you're watching the music video, then you understand why it kind of went into that.
Okay, maybe I kind of understand what you're saying. I honestly don't feel that way about it. Maybe because I'm watching the video, I'm not even thinking about how does the song play out to me without watching the video. I'm not even taking that in consideration because to me that's not an issue because I watched the song through the video. So to me, the thing that I really enjoyed about the track, beyond the music was amazing. By the way, that country, that really that portion there was really good.
I love that.
It was really good. I don't know if you would call it country.
Well, I think
what did he call it? What did he call it on the video?
Blues.
Blues. Yeah. Okay. Blues is a better description. Yeah. So it has that more blues, like bluegrass feel, which kind of country kind of comes a little bit from that. So whatever.
Yeah.
But I really like that portion, specifically with the guitar playing. Was absolutely magnificent.
The vocals in that portion. Oh.
But they matched. They picked a North American singer for that portion, which is
they picked the guy with the absolute perfect voice. Has a little bit of graspiness to it. Had a little bit of an accent to it.
Yeah, it was perfect. The choice of that person specifically,
it couldn't be any better.
It couldn't be any better. You needed a person like that because that really added atmosphere to the way the song sounded in that portion of the song. I understand now kind of what you're saying. The song kind of feels like a mashup of different pieces of different songs. Kind of I kind of understand where you're coming from now, but because I watched the video, I don't see it from that perspective. I see it from a storytelling perspective where every singer is a different character within the story. I really like that concept.
Yeah.
I really like that idea. Sometimes you listen to concept albums or for example, you listen to King Diamond where he uses his own voice to play all the different characters.
But in this you have different voices.
Here you have different voices, different vocalists playing each one of their own character. And the choices of who they picked for those characters, to me was really important because they picked the right people with the right tone, with the right delivery to have that sort of... to enhance
And
the sound behind it.
Even in that kind of blues thing,
The solo was incredible.
it stopped the solo. You mean the solos?
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about in that portion
Oh,
there.
It went from
The
that,
guitar work in general was was amazing,
especially the
phenomenal.
riff.
Yeah, okay. So, but in the riff, when that riff comes in, when the song gets that little bit heavier, like when it starts and then it comes back again halfway through it, or a little bit towards the end of it, it comes back again. Don't you feel a little bit of a cut there? It's almost like the song kind of like the editing there was not there was not a smooth transition there.
Yeah,
my opinion. When you listen to it, it almost feels like there's a 1 second delay before the song is going on, and then there's a 1 second delay before that guitar riff kicks in with
But the
the
guitar riff
drums.
is amazing though.
It's amazing.
And
All
in that
musicians
blues
involved
part,
in this absolutely
in the
phenomenal.
blues part, after that kind of finished, it went to like a more symphonic vocal, and then it came back to that, then went to the more symphonic vocal.
I love the dynamic. The only way you can do those changes, the only way you can have a song like this that goes in so many different directions, it does so many different things, it goes into so many different other genres, it pulls from so many other different genres. I don't think you can do this with one vocalist, for example.
No.
You have to have the different vocalists.
Unless the vocalist is
Unless it's like Jeff Dunham,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
can do a multitude
Multiple
of voices. It's the only thing I can think of, because the different vocalists add with their own unique voice. They add to the story aspect. They add to the
and they also add
storytelling
something-
aspect.
They also add something new to the song.
Yeah, so it allows the song to change dynamics without feeling like it's broken, or without feeling like it doesn't belong there, because they bring something with their performance. They bring something with their voice that really allows the song
And
to
they bring
continue.
a kind of genre with their voice, like
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
more power,
true.
like symphonic, and then with the
Like Hensey, when he was singing, it was like total like a Blind Guardian vibe that I would
And
felt
then,
more
I
power
think
metal.
The
That
guy,
part
the guy Russell was the guy with the nice country voice.
from Symphony X.
Yeah, and it brought such a nice kind of country. I love that part of the song.
To me, that's one of my favorite parts of the song. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you. That bluesy part, that the whole I could listen to the whole song
I could
with
just listen-
like that.
With his vocals like
Like
that.
that,
yeah.
just like that, with that bluesy, like bluegrass vibe, the whole song like that, absolutely phenomenal. I love the track. This track is incredible. It didn't feel to me like it was 13 minutes long. I'm gonna be honest
No.
with you. It went by really quickly.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons that went by really quickly is because
kinda-
you're getting into the story and you're
Yeah.
listening to
And
them.
you're watching, and you're
And you
reading
his narration of what's happening, and you're getting so many great vocalists one after the other, so many great musicians to put this song together. You get to a feel and point within the song where you're like, I wonder who's coming next, who's going to be the next vocalist to show up, who's going to be the next character, and how are they going to sound. Absolutely phenomenal. The array of talent in one song.
Yeah.
I think in the world of metal, I don't think there's one song. Maybe the Tuska song has equally talented, because that song is absolutely stacked with talented musicians. But this one is absolutely, as far as vocalists are concerned, maybe that song has overall a huge array of talented musicians. This song, as far as vocalists are concerned, I mean, it's almost like the cream of the crop.
The musicians are top notch.
I know the violin was beautiful, and the cello. I thought they were gonna. When I saw a cello, I thought, oh, are they gonna get somebody from Apocalyptica to do the cellos? They
That'd be
didn't.
cool.
But that would have been cool. That would have been really cool. So it's a really interesting track. Really interesting idea to create a concept record that's a story, and you have, because he said at the beginning that all of these singers sing individual songs on the record. So I'm assuming that they play their character within that song. Their
Like a
piece of
backstory.
No, it's the piece of the story. So like, like the president gave power to the computers, and that's how they took over, right? So I'm sure the song that he sings, it's all about that portion of the story. So you're gonna get each single one of them coming in for their portion of the story, but then on individual songs. But in this one,
It's all of them
all of
together.
them together. Yeah. So that's really man,
This was the first one of the album, so maybe you're supposed to listen to it like
in sequence.
not in sequence. Maybe like listen to everyone before this one.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. All right. This I just gotta say this was absolutely like mind blowing. Like, I mean, the twists and turns.
Yeah.
Musically and vocally was absolutely like out of this world. That 01001.
By the
I
way-
don't know
by the
how
way-
the freaking dude did that just with zeros and ones. It was absolutely. It felt a
It
little
was
bit.
a cappella.
Yeah, but you know what it reminded me of? A little bit of Queen.
Oh.
You know that part in Bohemian Rhapsody when they go oh and the faces in the videos pop up in different places. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Bohemian Rhapsody. That just that very specific portion. But how you grab zeros and ones and you do that?
Yeah.
Like I would be like, so what's my part? You gotta say 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0. That's it? Yeah. Go with it. Like, what do you want me to do with that? Like, there's not much there for me to work with. This guy, incredible. Like, I mean,
he used his voice to the fullest extent.
It did, and I really liked what they did in terms of
covering the screen with him.
No, but with the different tones.
Yeah.
Like it was just him saying the same number over and over again, the binary number over and over again. But like,
and then he ended with one. Like,
one with a really deep voice.
Yeah.
One. That part to me blew me away. Like I don't know. Like if I'm him and I get the message that I'm in this song, I'm like, yes. So what's my part? Zeros and ones. What? Are you trolling me?
Yeah.
No, just go with it. Do whatever you want to do.
Try your hardest.
Yeah. Surprise me. And this is what he pulls off. That part blew me away. I was like, how the hell does he go from zeros and ones to creating this melody?
I didn't even know he was gonna
on his own.
I thought the only part I thought he was gonna be a part of was like kind of that humming thing where he was the floating heads.
Yeah. I didn't know that he was gonna have a part where he was just gonna sing zeros and ones.
Part.
Which was not bad too, because his voice really added something in those moments. It was a really nice backing vocals at that point. But when he comes in and he starts doing the zeros, I was like, what the hell, man? How do you? In my brain, I'm like, how do you do this? Like, how do you do this? Unreal. All right, guys, this is it for today for this Patreon request. Thank you very much for the request. This was really phenomenal. And come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.